Hello guys, welcome back to Kimo TV. Another video regarding Olise and him joining Bayern Munich. But before I get into that, I want to say a massive thank you to those who watched my last video. And again, massive thank you to those who shared it. Can't stress how much I appreciate your support. So, Grasimos, thank you very much. Asante Barikiwo, bless you. Thank you so much, guys. Listen, Olise, okay, now everybody's got their own opinion in terms of, why he did join Chelsea. But mine is, this guy had no interest in joining the club whatsoever. Okay, and I posted this a couple of days ago on X, Twitter, or whatever, and I said it, this guy has no interest in joining Chelsea, because if he did, nothing stopped him from joining the club last season. Nothing at all. Even if Crystal Palace threatened to take us to court, fine, take us to court. We know the only club that speaks to players behind behind clubs' backs. And at the same time, had we activated the release clause, they've got no power. They agreed to it. That's why it's written down. Anyone who comes in, pays 35 million, he's more than welcome to go. You get what I'm saying? So me, I don't think Olise had any interest in joining Chelsea. And I just think Crystal Palace, okay, and Olise played Chelsea smoothly. Smooth. It's almost admirable how they did it, because Olise ended up on better terms for a year, and Crystal Palace, doubled their release clause. So I think them two came together and they had the discussion, and it's perfectly worked out for both of them. Do you get what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't think he had any interest in joining the club whatsoever. And I went as far as saying there are certain clubs on X, Twitter, whatever, who like to push agendas. Okay, and they knew Olise had no interest in joining Chelsea, but they still pushed it, knowing nothing's gonna happen. But now they've got more ammunition to slander the owners with. Again, that's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We all have opinions, but that's my regarding that. But in terms, of missing out on Olise, I'm not down too hard about it. I'm not too downhearted about it, because at the end of the day, people will say only Madueke can finish strong. People will say Madueke can finish strong. We still got Angelo out there. Cole Palmer can still play on that side. And, in 2 years, or probably 12 months, Paez and Esteban are coming in. So I don't understand the meltdown. I don't get the meltdown for a player that did genuinely want to play for your club. It baffles me. It baffles me when I could see people yesterday coming out saying all sorts, forgetting this guy had no interest in joining the club. But at the end of the day, the deal's done, and the deal's done. He's going to Bayern. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. I'm not going to say he's not a good player. I'm not going to start sit here and hate on the guy. He is a good player. I just I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best. But in terms of us going forward, it's not, to me. It's been made up to be a bigger deal than it actually is. And and it's quite amusing actually. It's quite amusing, because on the other hand, you got these people saying, "Oh, we're gonna spend ourselves into the ground." We're gonna break FFP. But if Chelsea decide to walk away from a deal that they don't say is viable, all of a sudden we have no ambition. All of a sudden we've got no ambition. I'll take you back to the Caicedo deal. He was only signed by Brighton, I think, 2 years prior, before Chelsea came in, and I think he only had one season in the Premier League. He was signed for 5 million. But you could see he's a good player. You can see he's a terrific player. But when Chelsea went for him, again, the same people were like, look, he only costs 5 million. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to pay this? Yeah? When Liverpool came in, the same people, oh look, you stalled, you dilly-dallied, you have no ambition, we've lost that good player. When we had to overpay to get Caicedo, oh look, there they go again, clueless owners, overpaying, getting the pants pulled down. So it just comes to a point where you ask yourself, are these owners going to be accepted for doing anything right? Even once they do, are they going to be ever accepted for doing anything right? Yeah, I don't think they will. I don't think they will, and I think that's only going to happen. When they eventually go out and do what these supporters want. The day they change their mentality to win here and now, damn everything else, don't care about tomorrow, win here and now, I think that's when these families will come and say, yes, we got our Chelsea back, we're back to winning ways. But then you're going to find yourself 2-3 years down the line back in the same situation. I think we're the only fan base, right? I think we're the only fan base that would ignore a player due to his age, and pay, let's say, 15 to 25 million. We're the only club who would turn that down. Fan base only would turn that down, only to go sign the same player in 3 years' time for 100 million plus. I think that is bog. That absolutely wrecks my head. Honestly, it absolutely wrecks my head. We are the only club who can never unearth anything. Yeah. We have to go and pay for these lot 10 times what we would have paid 2 or 3 years ago. For example, look at the Estevan and Pies deal. There's people still moaning about that. Why dropping so much money on such talents? Not forgetting, had we delayed these deals, these are the kind of players that end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona. And you've seen it before. You've seen it before when we tried to sell Neymar. Look how that turned out. Look how that turned out. We've never had that DNA within us to sign a Ballon d'Or-esque type of player. The closest we ever come was Eden Hazard. And yet we still surrounded him with a bunch of duns. And that's why, again, I feel we never got as much as we should have from Eden Hazard. We tried to go for Kendrick. Yeah. Not Kendrick, Endrick. Look at the reaction. Why are we going to do that? Why are we going to spend all that money for a 15, 16-year-old? Why this? Why that? Cry. What happened? Boom. Madrid came and swooped in. But as soon as that happened, you got people out there posting, oh, what could have been? We should have done this. We should have gone all out for him. See, so I just feel that we only react to these kind of players, when big clubs comes in and, and swoops and steals it from us. That's when we all realize, these players are the best or are going to be the best. Honestly, it infuriates me. And like I said, we're the only, I think we're the only fan base, who only accept a ready-made product. Win here and now. No resale value, no nothing. And I, for one, I am so glad that model has changed. I am so glad that model has changed. So that's why I'm prepared to give this time, and just see where it goes. Because the way I see it, we're not signing a bunch of bum players. Now, had the owners come in, got rid of all the experience people are saying we should have, and then replaced them with the same age group of mediocre players, mate, I'd have been the first one to start moaning about it. But because you replaced the players, you replaced those players, with potentially elite world-class players, I'm prepared to give it a go. And let's see where it ends up. And I just feel some people, when they have a meltdown, it's not coming from a bad place. Yeah, it's just some people are very resistant to change. Very resistant to change. And especially if it's something they've never seen or heard before. Because let's be honest, I don't think we've seen another club come in, new owners, get rid of everybody and bring in a new wave of players. I don't think it's happened before. So because it's never been seen before, people are not willing to give it, a go. But like I said, I am. But don't be thinking that I'm deluded that I will sit here, in 4 or 5 years' time, I've got no progression, I haven't got a trophy. I will speak up on it. I will speak up on it. But for now, you're not going to catch me crying, asking for these owners to go, asking them to bring me a 28-year-old for 160 million with no resale value. We don't even know if that's going to work out or not. For me, I just feel buying these players at such a young age, putting them on lengthy contracts, that at least, even if you don't get the full in terms of what you pay and what you're going to get back, if you don't get the full thing, at least you will get something back. Look at Lukaku now. How much do you spend on Lukaku? And how much are you going to get back? Practically nothing. Practically nothing. And that's the risk I do not want to take again. So me, I am happy in terms of how this club has been operated. Okay, fair enough. It hasn't produced the results we want right now. But most importantly for me, the last 5 games last season, okay, showed these players can actually do something if they're managed correctly. Yeah, and that's what I've always wanted. That's what I've wanted from the get-go. Give these players a good manager, and you instantly see the results. Unfortunately for Poch, he waited too long to bring out these tactics. And that's what in the end cost him his job. But the proof is there. You've seen it. As much as dislike the manager, in the last 5 games, he did show it. Set these players up in the correct way, and you will get something from the game. So at the end of the day, me, like I said, I don't know how you feel about it. Let me know in the comments. But at the end of the day, for me, I am happy with the way the club is being run. Yeah, I know within that we will never face any financial difficulties in the long run. Okay, and this notion that people have in their head that these guys are only here for the money, here to make the profit, you gotta understand. They're taking a big risk. Because if they're buying all these players and put them on a long contract, if it doesn't work, or if they don't believe it's going to work, where's the profits going to come from? So I think again, it's mad to say that they're just here to make money. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, me, I am happy. I'm also happy we pulled out the Olise deal, because to me, if you don't want to play for my club, fine, go play elsewhere. If you're not fully committed to play for my club, go play elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not as if he's broke. It's not as if he hasn't got any money. The need to play and want to play for the club comes first. And if you've got that within you, then for me personally, I don't think money should be a problem, because they're not going to pay you peanuts. They're not going to pay you peanuts. You will still receive over 100 grand a week. So listen, good luck to Olise. He's a good player. But at the end of the day, I think we just need to bring it down a little bit, in terms of, bashing the owners, in terms of, thinking that, we could complete this deal for, again, a 22-year-old. He's not even the experience people are crying out for. But he's only 22. And I will not be surprised if we bought Olise and the same people will come and cry, we need more experience. He's only 22. We need more than that. So listen, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Drop me a like. If you dislike, give me one of those. It's all calm. At the end of the day, like I say, we are all here for opinions. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Gracias.